Hello and welcome to episode 59 of my Terraria Calamity mod playthrough. It's time we got on to some post-Moonlord bosses, methinks. That being the case, Profaned Guardians would be first and then Dragonfolly would be second. I have no idea how to summon this. I'm assuming Profaned Guardians are spawned in the Hallowed just because that's where Profaned enemies are spawned. Apparently they come in a group. In the Hallowed or the Underworld. So they also spawn in the Underworld. Good to know. We're going to need to collect some Unholy essence first. We don't have enough of it. One other thing. Between episodes, I went and redid the Defender's Wave Defense thing again. Just so that I could buy the Defender's Forge. Why did I want to buy the Defender's Forge? Well, because we're kind of out of room in here for all of our lore fragments. So we need a location to store the lore fragments that go with all of the relics that are going to be in here, bar the Moonlord. I might move the Moonlord one into here as well. But there was a problem with using any standard chest because all standard chests are 2 blocks inside and this middle bit is 3. This, however, is 3 blocks wide, so it fits perfectly. So let's actually move the Moonlord one into there, since that's where the relic is. Still need to get ourselves a copy of Prelude, but we'll worry about that when we can kill the Moonlord extremely quickly. Given how much space we have in here, we may as well actually kind of do it lined up. These are 10 wide. It's not going to work perfectly, but it'll work well enough. Right, okay. If we need profane enemies, we're going to need a higher spawn rate. Where did I put them? There they are. We could get some pots for this, but we actually have Chaos Candle, so let's just put some candles down. And remember to pick them up so that we don't cause problems later. Our calming candles are already off. It is night time, but in theory our minions can't destroy a Prismatic Lance Wind if it does spawn. So we need profane enemies. We've seen 2 of them. I don't think one of them was on camera. They take a lot to kill. It may actually be better to go to the Underworld to do this. I don't know. I thought it said underground, but it does read underworld. Nothing so far. Even with both candles active. Let's see if spawn rates are faster underground. Oh, that may have been one. That was one. Didn't survive for very long, but... May as well collect all the rubbish, otherwise it's going to be here when we have to actually kill the bosses. Right. The Underworld. Thank you for placing me in the nicer location. Let's come over here. We took damage. That's weird. We have nothing. Nada. Not an enemy in sight. Oh, here we go. What are you? Other than in a place that's hard to get to. Actually, I'm not going to touch that. I haven't seen that before, but I have seen things that look similar to it. That might be the thing you need to kill to summon Providence, the Profane, which is 2 bosses ahead. It looks a lot like this, although this doesn't say that you summon it from it. Yeah, no, I don't trust that. That most definitely looks like, particularly given the fact that... Whoa! There's a profane enemy. Okay, no, it can just be killed. I wonder why that one, none of my things want to go attack it then. Strange. Things are too small. Do we have enough yet? I don't know where they are. 13. No, we need more. Thing is nasty. If it gets inside this bubble, I can't see it. Okay, we have enough now. We'll grab this, plug that hole back in, and head up. So Underworld is definitely a better place to farm these guys when we need more, which we will need. Although I suspect that some of the words. God damn it. I suspect that some of the bosses that we're going to fight may very well drop this stuff. Let me quickly get rid of most of what's in my inventory. Let's have a look at this first. Alright, yeah, that came from... I don't think we actually have a copy of that because I think we converted the copy that we had to the Klinger Staff. That came from the Crimson Mimic. Yep. Anything else unique in here? No. Okay, yeah. I'll quickly clean out my inventory and I will be right back. Okay. I've pre-collected the potions. I still need to grab food though. Okay, summons the Profaned Guardians when used in the Hollowed or Underworld during daytime, in rages when not in the Hollow or Underworld, not consumed. So, being daytime requirements, we're going to want that. I'm going to grab that because our arena is in the desert, and if we know anything about this game, it really, really loves starting sandstorms in the middle of a boss fight, to the point that it's getting irritating. I have that. Okay. Let's also turn on the peace candles while we're over here. Reduce the likelihood of us being disturbed while we finish setting things up. Right, let's have you three a little bit higher. Let's get this placed down. Make it morning. We have a lot of wind, so I'm going to put this on our hotbar, just in case. Right, select that, use buffs, use that. Alrighty then. Whoa, they're coming at me rather quickly, there's a lot of enemies there. Okay, I took a lot of damage at the start of that fight, and I don't know what from. There's 3 of them. They look like all 3 of them do the same sort of thing. Was it contact damage I took? I'm not sure. They definitely have a lot of things. I don't think we need that. Looking at the colour of things, I think what we have is fine. We died quick enough that I think both of those will still be up. Do we lose our food buff? I know we don't lose the eye core. We do lose our food buff. Creates a profaned crystal that charges power. Holding down the crystal slows the player down. At the end of its life, the crystal heals the player for 70 HP. That must have dropped from the one that we did actually kill. We got 1 out of the 3 of them. And we have forgotten to... do that. Okay. Having these at this level seemed reasonable. Having the case, let's put that there as well. I don't know if it's always going to attack from this side. I think actually we want something more akin to that. Okay. And of course it spawns on the other side this time round. That I do not like. Okay, it does it's trying to force me to stay on one side of it, which is fine in one way. There's 2 of them down. Okay, we're down to the last one. Whoa! Fucking hell! Something almost killed me. I have no idea what the hell almost killed me. There's the lore item. Okay, yeah, we did get a bunch of Unholy Essence and a bunch of other stuff. Interesting. The wind is picking up, so there's going to be a sandstorm soon, and that's just going to be a pain in the ass. Okay, let's take stock of what we got given and then have a look at what we can be given. So, quickly throw away. This stuff goes elsewhere. They want to be sold. That back into that. We may very well kill it again because I'm not entirely sure what went on in that fight. It definitely seemed like it wants to stay on one particular side of you. And that might be why I was ending up in the middle of it. So these are effectively just whole, healing items. Let's try and use one. Creates a Profaned crystal that charges power. Holding out the crystal slows the player down. At the end of its life, the crystal heals the player for 70 HP. Okay, it doesn't slow you down that much. But it's not a particularly great healing item. Okay, and it's reusable. Interesting. What we got here? Actually, let's start with the lore, and then we'll go into the other bits and pieces we got. There doesn't appear to have been a grab bag for it. Let's place the relic down first. Now, here's the question. Do we go inside out or outside in? Let's go outside in on these. Check something. Okay. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think it can be in by 1. That's 12, so there's another 4. There's supposed to be 5 on either side makes 10, 4 on the bottom, 1 on the top makes 15. So that's all fine, which means that you actually can be in by 1. So I'll have you there. Right, lore. The Guardians are a rather simple construct. Extensions of the Profaned Goddess's power. They are given partial autonomy to hunt down threats and are rarely seen outside the temples sanctified in her name. She has been attempting to expand her domain. It is of no surprise that she sees you as her largest threat to that. After all, it was you that finished off the star-spewed horror that catalyzed the downfall of the dragons. Draw her out of from hiding. Have no mercy, for the Profaned Goddess shall show none herself. Because there is legit lore to this. There's a story. We don't even technically know who's given us this lore, where it's coming from. That's why I read all of the lore fragments last night. Okay, so what do we have here? Summons an artifact with a mouse pointer. The artifact is damaged by enemies and all projectiles. When destroyed, the artifact explodes into a rotating... Let's try that again. When destroyed, the artifact explodes into a rotating burst of shards. If an enemy is in the area of the shards, its next attack will be 45% weaker. This effect is a cooldown. After 5 seconds, the shards come together to form the original artifact. This reformation can happen 3 times before needing to be resummoned. You gain a 5-second cooldown when summoning a new artifact. If an artifact already exists, using this item again will relocate it to the cursor. Profane Corn. Summons Provenance when used in the Hollowed or the Underworld. Unique drop changes depending on the biome fought in. Enrages when fought during nighttime, not consumed. So that's a summon item. Okay, so that boss is different depending on whether we fight it in the Hallowed or Underground. Good to know. Profaned Guardian Mask. Okay. equipable War Banner of the Sun. Increases melee damage, true melee damage, melee speeds. The closer you are to enemies, max boost is 20% melee damage, true melee damage, and speed. Relic of Deliverance, just flat out damage, no knockback. Press left click to begin charging up a lunging spear attack. Press left click again to release the charge and lunge towards the cursor. Press left click while lunging to redirect the lunge of the cursor. Vanity item, vanity item. Hot Wheels material. Profaned Guardian plushie. So we're only really missing one item. We'll fight them one more time, methinks. Most of the remaining of my buffs have just fell off, so this is perfect timing. I'm not sure. These are weird items. They very well may be worth using. I don't think the healing one is. Because the healing one or if the healing slows you down, then that's just going to make you more likely to take additional damage. And certainly on a summoner build, if we take damage while trying to heal, we will take more damage than we will heal. But that might be interesting to try. I doubt very much it can be upgraded, but we shall give it a try nonetheless. Let's put away this stuff. Let's keep the rest of this on us. Let's put the core away though, so we don't accidentally use it. Okay, that's got a 9-minute cooldown on it, it's fine. And that still has 7 minutes, so that should be fine as well, assuming we don't die. 1-0 chance of that. Night, midnight, daytime. There is a sandstorm. Surprising no one. Shall we go down to the underworld? Fight them down in the underworld. If we're going down there, then I want to have this favorited, just in case. I want to be a bit further over. We don't have as much aerial room here. This could be a terrible idea. Okay. Okay, I'm taking damage from stuff I can't see because of red on red. Damn it, I saw that coming and I couldn't make a decision whether to go up or down. Okay, so fighting that in the underworld is not a good idea. Just for visibility's sake. Fair enough. Once again, let me quickly sort out random stuff that I've managed to pick up while being down there. And then we will reconvene once we're ready to summon it again. Alright, it's the dawn of a new day because I just told it to be. Let's give this one more go. See if we can't go for a 50-50 win-loss ratio. So we can go here, here and here, because that seems perfectly reasonable. We forgot to do something important. This can go here. Since we actually don't know which side it's going to spawn on. Interesting. We can forcibly cause that to explode. We need 5 seconds. Okay. Buffs. Additional summon. Confirmation. Hit by things I cannot see. I do not appreciate this. That one I saw, I just had nowhere to go. Okay. There's still stuff I cannot see. I'm hearing it take damage. I think the things that are hitting us are yellow. Probably my fault for standing still. Let's see if that increases the visibility of them. We definitely took some easily avoidable hits still. So I can't blame that entirely on not being able to see what's hitting us. Okay. You did not do enough. Let's put you there. We didn't grab food. This is a decent increase to base stats, so I really should make sure we have it. Okay, use the food. Summon the additional summon. Fire off the rainbow. Get in position. As we summon it on this side, it always appears behind us. Okay, I saw the spikes that time. I've lost my mouse cursor. About time you did the laser thing. Could really use being the other side of you. Okay, that went better. I was able to better keep track of what was and wasn't hitting me. Okay. Actually, thinking about it, it's still one up on me, but that's fine. We killed it twice. Did we get anything new? Sandstorm had gone by the time we got there, which I appreciate. Profaned Cultist robes. That appears to be the only thing. It's another copy of the core. Yep, nope, we didn't get anything else. Fair enough. Let's quickly tidy this stuff up then. This goes in here, that goes in there, that all goes in there. That goes elsewhere, this gets sold. This can go in here. This is too much to keep track of. Okay. So we need to figure out, how did all of you take damage? Something must have fired from a long way away. Right, so our next target is Dragonfolly. Use esoteric pheromones. Summons the dragon when used in the jungle and rages outside the jungle. Life alloys, solar fragments. We may as well. I wonder if we can find some of this thing underground, because that's where our jungle arena is. It's here. We don't really have an arena above ground in the jungle. Okay, we're gonna need enough for life alloys. 5 of that. 5 of that. 5 scoria bars. 20 solar fragments makes me think that this is a heavily melee heavily melee focused boss. Exotic pheromones. Doesn't say anything about day or night. Let's put the grave down. Collect ourselves more potions, and I will see you once I'm down in the jungle. So many things died just getting down here. Still not sure about summons that can attack through walls. There's a lot of loot just lying around randomly. Did I not have peace candles down here? I really should have brought peace candles down here. Did I keep some spare peace candles? Thank God. Calm it. Even with them, they're not very calm. Okay. Well, let's cancel all of these buffs. They're about to run off anyway. Right. Let's have one here, one here, one here. Let's have the fire here. Let's summon. Okay, that'll do. Right. Yep, it is doing much charging directly at me. How are you doing? Damn it, your attacks track. Oh! Giant beam in the middle of the arena. I was too busy trying to keep track of where it was coming from because it started a charge. Okay, so it can cut the arena in half. That is massively problematic. I don't think fighting it down there is a bad idea. We still have plenty of room to maneuver. Sure, there's an island in the middle of it, but the alternative is building another arena up top here somewhere, which we can do. But if this one does the job... I forgot again. Right, I'll see you back down there. Okay, I think this time I'm not going to use the rainbow. I'm also think... I shouldn't have brought the potion of omniscience with me. I don't think it's going to help. We have enough chaos on the screen with all of these guys without being... without other things making it hard to see. Okay. Reapply that. Reapply the buffs. Summon another one of these. Put the last one of these down. That shouldn't have done damage to us. We dashed through it. One of our abilities is the ability to... or the shield should be giving us an ability to... There's the beam. We got it. Nice. Okay, let's not forget the grave. Everything we have here will keep us safe for a moment. Got a plushie, there is a bag, there is a treasure bag. Extra fluffy feather. Actually no, let's get out of here to have a look at this lot. Okay, quickly throw away the rubbish. There's not that much on us this time round. Goes upstairs. Can I just tell everything else to go away? I kind of want to sell. Actually, no, we don't have one of those stored somewhere, so we should just be able to tell that and not need to worry. Grave for later. Right, let's get the relic down. Can I choose which way round these things look? I can. Interesting to know. I'd noticed that some of these relics were facing different ways than their default icons that I've been using in the thumbnails. But it didn't occur to me that they was actually paying attention to which direction they were being placed. Okay, so summons a mini burb. That is a mini yellow burb. But I'd rather keep the chaos, because I'm a glutton for punishment, apparently. Dragonfolly. Near to the close of the Draconic era, there are records of the impure dragon species. Wyverns, basilisks, paragons and the like are documented, though none are sure how exactly they came to be. To this day, scholars argue over the true name and lineage of these creatures. Names aside, it is clear that the first offshoot are pure enough to retain the great strength of their forebears. Naturally, this led them to be targeted by cruel divine mandates, and most were hunted to extinction. It is known that Fishron, Follies, and the abyssal worms survived the purging hunts of the Deific era. Notably, they are now all recluse or extremely violent. It is tragic how they evolved to be this way. In the treasure bag we have loot. Vanity permanently increases the rage meter by 1 second. And there's 3 pips on it. Dynamo stem cells. 10% increased movement speed. Ranged weapons have a chance to fire mini swarmers. Grants immunity to dragon fire and electrification. Nimble golden eagle. And then, oh, these things! I've seen these things about. There's stuff that we can craft with these things. Apparently less stuff than I thought. What we got here? That's armor. So we have 2 helmets. Magic. Summon. Really? Only magic and summon? To the full list. That implies that another boss nearby is going to drop the rest of them. That being melee and ranged. And then maybe another one will have a rogue set. We just upgraded our summon armor, so I don't know how useful this will be. Yep, so it's the next one along. 65% increased summon damage. I don't know if that beats what we have at the minute. 22, 22, 22, so that's 66. Not including the fact that we have an extra minions, etc. 5 extra minions, I think. That beats... No, it matches this. Okay, this is 5 extra minions and extra sentry. Summons an ancient leaf prism to blast your enemies with life energy. I bet we can't craft this yet anyway. I bet it needs another material we don't have. Which we can't see in here, but we'll get to that. All projectiles spawn healing leaf orbs on enemy hits. Max run speed and acceleration boost by 5%. If you are reduced to 1%, you will not die from any further damage for 8 seconds. This effect is a 5-minute cooldown. The cooldown does not decrement if any bosses or events are active. Total defense is 96. Jesus. That in and of itself may make it a reason to use. Because collectively this is 38. 38 defense versus 96. And then this one is the one with the magic hats. Magic projectiles which cannot pierce will occasionally set off potential or potent blasts of natural energy. All projectiles spawn healing leaf orbs, and then the same effect. This one here is also a summon set. This is the Fearmonger set. This is the next one to use for underwater, I think. No? Immunity to all forms of frost and flames. Minions no longer deal less damage while wielding non-summoner weapons. Increased damage on Pumpkin Moon, Frost Moon. No. I think it still uses... no, I'm thinking of this one. The Omega Blue stuff. This stuff here is the stuff for the Abyss. So this is just an upgraded version of... Where are you? My wooden armor. Is it really that far back? It can't be that far back. No, it's got to be somewhere around here. There it is. It's a better version of this. Again, Jesus, 132 defense. Okay. Can we actually make this? We can't. We need the Ascended Spirits. So this is not actually a piece of armor that we can make at the moment. This is silver stuff. Yeah, of course we can't. Does that mean we can't make any of this? Nope. Nope. No, not unless... Nope, we can't make this. We obviously can't make any of that. That we can make. We could summons a valuable Sylvan Jeep mount. Greatly reduces health and damage if bosses are nearby. Okay, that's a boss summon item. Mad Alchemist Cocktail Glove. We can make that. Increases rogue damage, rogue projectiles. And we can make that. So there is some things we can get out of this. Do we have enough for both? We do have enough for both. I won't craft that until we know we need it. Let's have a look at what else the boss itself drops. Okay, we didn't get many of the weapons. There's a melee weapon in here, a magic weapon. Okay, a melee weapon and a magic weapon. Okay, let's put this in here. I'm assuming this is just, yeah, furniture. Put those away. That away. This away. We probably have enough time to give it one more kill. Let's quickly have a look at this ranged weapon. Fires 5 bullets at once. It is a material. That's something else I should have paid attention to. Yeah, it literally just fires 5 bullets at once. Used in Tyranny's End, which has... I think the anti-material rifle is something we're crafting? Shroomer. I think we have the Shroomer. We have the Shroomer. Yes, so this wants to go in a chest with the Shroomer. Which might be in here. Or it might be in here. There's the Shroomer. Okay. It can go in there with that. That's something else we should probably look at. That's not a material, that's not a material. Okay, that's good. We actually got the only weapon we need. So the only weapon that is used in crafting other things. Shall we, before we disappear back in, make these two things? So what does this do? Increases rogue damage and rogue projectile velocity. Stealth generates 15% or 10% faster. Summons a red lightning aura to surround the player and electrify nearby enemies. Press Q to consume 25% of your maximum stealth. To perform a switch upward dash, leaving a trail of lightning bolts. The effect has a 1-second cooldown before it can be used again. And we did collect the things we need for that. So we should have a spare flask. What else do we need? I don't think I've crafted a spare Core of Calamity yet. Nope. Leather as well. And then I think it was 15. The fact I'm still doing that is the thing that annoys me. Are we missing something, or is it crafted somewhere else? Alchemy table. Makes sense. Kind of. Makes sufficient enough sense. That's going to need things applying to it. Okay, let's have a quick look at this weapon. Fires a variety of high-velocity flasks. Pressing right-click to throw a prismatic flask that inflicts many debuffs. Red flasks explode violently, blue flasks contain poison gas, green flasks summon lunar flares, purple flasks explode into homing shrapnel. Interesting little weapon. Doesn't upgrade any further. Okay. Right, let me get myself ready again to fight that thing one more time. Just the one more time, whether it beats us or not. So I'll get this upgraded, I'll get this put down. I'll get my potions ready, and I will see you. Fairly sure there's nothing else other than the summon item and the jeep. Shall we make the jeep? We're intentionally going to collect some more of this stuff, so... Let's make the jeep. Gold or platinum, we'll use gold. It was 10 of? Yeah, 10 of the plant mush. Oh! Cosmic Anvil. We can't do that yet. Okay, yeah. Let me go get the stuff, and I will be back once we are ready to fight it again. One moment, please. Okay. Oh, that's something I forgot. We have the ability to teleport now that we really must remember to use. It is potentially quite useful. Okay. Ah, shit! I got myself stuck in a little cubby hole up there. Died in a wall. Okay, let me just put this hole back together again. And then we'll get out of here, assuming that we haven't got a banner. Nope. Let's see what we got this time round. Ooh, we got a bunch of stuff. That's a duplicate. That can be sold, that can be sold, that can be sold. Got a nice healthy amount of them. New weapon. I assume it is another pet. Okay, an actual copy of it. That's a much cooler pet than the other one. But I still prefer my madness at the minute. What about this? Some of the monstrosity. It's a mount. I can see why they consider it a monstrosity. I think it is B flight. Is it? Did it just bomb? Drop something? It is occasionally firing. Okay. I think my witch's broom is faster though. So I'm afraid I shall have to keep that. Let's test the weapon and then I think we'll leave it for an episode there. Okay. What's... Oh! Somehow we managed to keep one of the, orbiting feather things. There we go. Right. Heals player on hit. Gilded. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Okay, it's theoretically a relatively effective healing weapon. It's doing a lot of damage. And we're not even in a melee build. Oh, by the way, this little orb here is being generated by the Blunder Booster. I decided to swap it out for... or swap out the Moonstone Crown for it, because it also gives a projectile velocity bonus. And the other things on this aren't really that useful for our Stealth Strike focus build. Whereas increased stealth generation, additional damage is. So... but yeah. We shall leave it there for today. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. We'll be back again on Wednesday, where I think... Providence the Profane, let's get the actual full name of this thing. Providence the Profane Goddess will be our next target. I'm guessing that this is a more significant boss. In fact, apologies for the muting of the game. Now that we've taken these two out, let's scroll down a little bit on the wiki. So we can see Profaned Guardians, Dragonfolly, and the Poltergeist can now be challenged, although it's recommended the Poltergeist be fought later on. The next line reads, defeating Dragonfolly will grant access to effluent feathers, which can be used to craft the blessed Phoenix Oak. That can be used to summon Euron, Dragon of Rebirth, although it is highly recommended that the player waits to fight him until the Devourer of Gods has been defeated. And the next line, the red lightning canister is also dropped by the Dragonfolly in the Vengeancey mode, which is the third and final rage upgrade, increasing the duration of rage meter by 1 second. The Rune of Kos can be crafted. That is used to summon the 3 Runes of Kos bosses, although it is recommended that they are fought post-Providence. Why mention this now? The Cosmic Worm can be an alternately be crafted to summon the Devourer of Gods, which is highly recommended that it should be fought after Poltergeist. And optionally, the Old Duke is defeated. Once the Profaned Guardians are defeated, they will drop Profaned Cores, which can be used to summon Providence, the Profaned Goddess. Why was that not further up the goddamn list? Okay, fair enough. So yeah, we will leave it there for today. Hope you enjoyed the show, and hopefully we will see you next time. Cheerio.